Welcome to YNU5 Photos, coming to you from the campus of Yokohama National University, here in Yokohama, Japan's second city. My name is Alec Macaulay. This is a broadcast for English language learners here in Japan and overseas. On the show, guests come in and talk about 5 photos that are important to them. With me today is Hikari, a graduate in art history from Gakushu University, who is now doing her master's degree in landscape architecture. Hello Hikari, how are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Now tell me about this dog.
Okay. Her name is Meru, and she used to be a stray dog, and my parents found her on the street one day when they were driving. And my mom said, "Oh, please stop, and I want to keep her." And then my dad said, "No, we already have 3 dogs." So
You have 3 dogs already?
yes, we have 3 dogs. So my dad said, "No, we can't keep the dog," and so they gave up and then went back home. And then 2 days later, and my parents heard the strange noise outside of the garden, and then it was one of our dog was barking outside. So strange, because he usually doesn't bark a lot. And so my mother went outside, and she found the dog, which she saw like 2 days ago on the street.
So how did he find your house?
We don't know. It's about 1 kilometer away from our house, and so we don't know. And it's so strange. And once my dad saw this cute little dog, and then he said, "Oh, of course, yeah, we can keep her."
Oh, that's a lovely story. Now tell us about this next picture.
Okay, that picture I took in Nagoya, and you can see the castle over there. But I couldn't get in because we were late, and then I talked to 2 drivers, and the first driver, I asked him where I can go besides the castle.
When you say drivers, you mean taxi drivers?
Oh, sorry, yes, taxi driver. And then we started talk about 5 minutes, just keep talking, where you from, and then this is a busy season for you. I mean, I asked him, it must be a busy season because it's a summer vacation just started. And then my friends and I walk down to the park, and then suddenly someone is calling me from the other side of the road, and I turn around and I hear the first taxi driver, and he said, "Oh, did you able to find something interesting around?" And I said, "Oh, thank you. Yes, we found no Gakudo, which is one of the famous place near Nagoya-jo." And then we talked again about 5 minutes, and then after that we walked down to the park again. And then suddenly again someone is calling me again. It's very strange. And I look around and hear the second taxi driver. I said, "Excuse me," and then he said, "Oh, get in the car. I can take you around and show you around, and you don't have to pay me." And first of all, I thought, well, it's kind of strange. It's very fishy. But I talked to him for a while, and then I thought maybe it's okay.
Were you on your own?
I was with the 2 other friends, and then I called 2 other friends, and then we got into his car, and yes, he showed us around the Nagoya-jo and the Nagoya city as free. Very surprised.
Well, I'm glad you met a nice taxi driver in Nagoya. Now, can you tell us about this lovely summer scene in the next photo?
Okay, the third picture. As you can see, I was on the beach, and it was during the summer season, and you can see the windsurfing. So I wanted to do windsurfing for a long time, and finally in that year I asked my friend, and then why don't you come and then I wanna windsurf. And then she said, okay, yeah, I want to do that too. And so we went to a windsurfing store. The day we went there, and then it was a very nasty weather. So it was like after the big typhoon, the waves are really high and like wind is very strong, and we asked the trainer whether it's okay to try, and then they said yes, yeah, if you'd like, you can do that. And so we started practicing, and then he told us the basic things on the land.
I see.
And then let's go into the water, and then we did it. It was really really difficult for us because it was our first time. That's what we thought at first. But then later on, the coach told us that he thought we're gonna give up. But because on the day, the other schools were closed because of the weather, and only our school was open. Yes, that's why I still do windsurfing. And then the first year I went windsurfing almost every weekend.
And how long have you been doing it now?
Now it's been 4-5 years.
Excellent. Now photo 4.
Okay, the fourth picture, you see a lot of food. And okay, I took the picture when I went to Taiwan with my grandmother. And for my grandmother, it was the first time to go abroad.
And how old is she?
She's about 83. And before the trip, everyone was really, really, really worried about her because she is kind of picky about food. So basically, we didn't have any plan. Just I wanted her to enjoy the trip. That's all. The most surprising things in this trip is like she was keep eating and eating and eating during the trip, which just made us surprised because she was the one like everyone was worried about.
Great story, thanks. Now photo number 5.
Okay, the last picture I can show you is the flower arrangement, and I took the picture at my older brother's wedding ceremony, and I did the flower arrangement.
How long have you been studying flower arranging?
Since freshman in the university, so it's been 6 years.
6 years. And is it usual for a family member to do the flower arrangement for a relative's wedding?
No, it's not. As far as I know, it's not like common things to do. But I wanted to do something special for my brother and my brother's fiance. And since my sister is a photographer, so she took a lot of pictures of them, and then she had a small exhibition in the wedding ceremony, and I wanted to do something for them as well, and that's why I did the flower arrangement part.
Great story, Hikari. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Bye now.
Bye.